Hey everyone, it's Marc de Bruin from Simplifying Life. Welcome to 2022. This is made in the beginning of 2022, about halfway through the month. It's the 13th today. Posted an article yesterday on the Imposter Syndrome and how that can actually be a beneficial thing, which sounds really weird because when you think about the Imposter Syndrome, if you know what it is, it's generally not perceived to be a positive thing. So Imposter Syndrome, not sure what you know about it, but it's this idea of not being good at what you do and thinking that you are kind of fluking your way through things, or that you just by sheer luck were able to land that position or whatever it is that you're doing, but you shouldn't really be there. So you feel kind of like a fake. You feel like you shouldn't have the position, have the role, or be in the position that you're in because you're really not that good. It's a very well-known phenomenon. Women statistically seem to suffer, let's call it suffer a little bit more of it than men generally do, but it can affect us all. I know that through my legal career, and sometimes even now in my mental health career, I sometimes feel that way. Like, who am I talking to this person? It can depend on the client, it can depend on the case, but sometimes you got this feeling that you really shouldn't be talking to this person, because how can you teach this person, or how can you help this person with all the stuff you really don't know, or the lack of knowledge, or whatever it is. Now, okay, that's imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, according to positive psychology research, can actually be a good thing, or can be perceived to be a good thing. And there's three reasons why this is the case. And Adam Grant, in his absolutely wonderful book, Think Again, writes about those three benefits of having doubt about your own ability. The first one, and it's a strong one, is that actually people who feel like an imposter generally do better. They are generally the stayers because they feel they have something to prove, because they're really not that good as other people think they are. They are generally the ones who are willing to work harder and get more done. So people are very confident, might think that their confidence takes them wherever they go and they know enough, whereas the people who are feeling like an imposter will always have this idea of, I need to learn more, I need to do more, and therefore I have to stay the course. So often you'll find imposters being the first ones in, the last ones out, because they feel like they've got to prove something to themselves, which could be a benefit because they actually stay the game. The second benefit of being, or not being, feeling like an imposter is that you'll generally work smarter. Most people who are confident in their abilities will rely on that confidence to get them through, which is comfortable, but it generally means they can sometimes get stuck in a rut. Whereas people who feel like an imposter will find many different ways of doing stuff, or performing a task, or being, because they are never sure about whether what they're doing is the right way of doing, or being is the right way of being. So they'll look for alternatives. And that makes them smarter and generally more flexible than the people who have this sometimes flawed confidence in their own abilities. So we're kind of lifelong learners, trying to not fall for the trap that we already know whatever we think we know, even if we don't. So that can be a benefit as well. And the third and last one of feeling an imposter. If you feel like an imposter, you generally are willing to learn, because you are very aware of the fact that you don't know everything and actually think you know less than you do. So you will be having that beginner's mind that will always be open to learn and to adapt and to ask questions and to question your own beliefs and your own ideas about something, because you don't know. Now, that can be a benefit for many businesses and in life as well, because you'll never assume that arrogant position that there's nothing more to learn because you know it all already, or somewhere in between where you think you know stuff, whereas actually you don't. And there's another very interesting psychological principle about that, or a well-known principle, the Dunning-Kruger effect, which generally means that the people who think they know generally don't know that well, and the people who think they don't know generally know more. Anyway, that's a whole different video. So 3 benefits: you'll generally work harder, you'll generally work smarter, and you'll generally learn more, or are willing to learn more, because you feel you don't know enough, or you're actually not that good. So I would even say, and Adam doesn't say that in his book, but I actually dare to say that because of feeling like an imposter, by default, you'll be the better person, you'll be the better qualified one, because you put all these strategies in place to make sure you know enough. So being an imposter or feeling like an imposter can actually make you the expert, even though you might not realize it. So there's the paradox, and that's the one we want to learn to live with. But these three reframes could actually help you do that. So that's it, a short video. If you got questions about that, feel free to contact me. You know how to contact me: Facebook, LinkedIn, type in my name, send me an email, whatever. And I look forward to talking to you again soon and creating another video. Cheers, bye.